Welcome to Dice World. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Amanda.
And today we are playing Stuffed Fables.
Which you guys can't see the stuff.
Today we're playing Stuffed Fables. Be a better transition.
Yeah, one day.
Keep that in mind.
We need a better... We just need brains, maybe? But it's okay because we're stuffed animals today.
Yeah, our brains are stuffing.
Our brains are
We have
stuffing.
a heart of gold.
Heart of gold
or plastic.
Brains of stuffing.
Probably plastic.
I
think people ever took their, significant others or just rich kids to, Build-A-Bear and, instead of the heart, they, sewed something else inside them.
I'm sure that people have, smuggled random stuff inside of a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah. Would that be an adorable way to propose? Or then you'd be like, wait, now she has to cut the Build-A-Bear
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like if you are maybe one of those couples who's into that kind of weird shit, dissect this Build-A-Bear. There's something inside of it for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or they, bring out... That'd be cute. You go to Build-A-Bear, and they bring out the options. I think you can pick different hearts. I've never built a bear.
We should build a bear.
So they even have Build-A-Bear still?
Yeah. Yeah, and they do lots of collabs, yo.
Oh, yeah?
They had, I think recently they had a Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
They've done Animal Crossing collabs where you can stuff an Isabelle or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
But I've never been because it's what rich people would do. It's too expensive for my poor blood.
Our kids used to go, a lot, but it was with, I think with Andrew's mom. And it was mostly because, it's for the grandmas, I want to do this.
Let's take the kids to Build-A-Bear, and then they get to watch their... I can't relate, I don't have children, so I can't, relate to sitting there oh, what a memory. Oh,
yeah,
this is so
watching
sweet.
them.
Yeah,
I'd be like, no, you should put this on it. Put this attribute. And they'd be like, no, but I like this one. I'd be like, I'll pick that one. That's me. And then Andrew just
This is my Build-A-Bear, not yours.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I'm paying for it. You should buy it. I don't know. Get whatever you want. If you want that stupid ass cape, I don't know. Fuck.
That's fine. Fuck. No one likes capes anyway, you fucking loser.
Jeez.
That's how you talk to your kids, right?
Could have been a sheriff. But no, and then Andrew just has to buy me my own Build-A-Bear. I mean, I've never been to Build-A-Bear, but that's usually the scenario.
We're gonna go.
Whatever he buys for the kids, he has to buy for me. Hi!
Hello, how are you? We're playing Stuffed Fables, but we're actually just chatting about Build-A-Bear because we were talking about stuffed animals, and thus here we are.
And how you build them. So anyway, I feel like the people should come out and be like, which heart do you want to put in? Because I think you put a heart or a star. You can put something, and one of them is an engagement ring, right? And then the girl's like, I'll put the heart. And then she breaks up with him. Right? Take the engagement ring.
Fuck that. I want my Build-A-Bear.
Yeah. He's on one knee, and she's like, I'll take the heart.
I actually just watched a video the other day of somebody turning down an engagement.
Oh, yeah.
It was at this place. The guy was on the knee, had the ring, and she looks at him and laughs and goes, and then laughs again, and then is like, no.
That seems like that has to be in the first month of them dating. He had to have done it too soon for that reaction, right? That's how I feel. Because even if you're dating for maybe 2 years or even a year and someone proposes, I don't think you'd react like that. You'd just be like, we've talked about this.
I told you not in public.
Yeah, something. But if you just laugh and shake your head, it's like, bro, this is our second date. What the fuck is wrong with you?
My first engagement was in private. It wasn't private, so now I think I want to go the opposite.
How many engagements have you had, Amanda?
I've only had one.
My first engagement.
Well, my first proposal. The first time I was proposed to.
Yeah, I get it.
Right. It was in our apartment. So I think that the next time...
You need to tell them up front.
Yeah, it's you got to propose me in front of people, man.
Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah. Well, that's what, when Andrew proposed, I told him my cousin proposed in front of all my other cousins, and he had us all kind of in on it, and it was really cute. It was at the beach at a family gathering. So I told Andrew, I was like, I want to be proposed to at a family event, or I want my cousins, not necessarily the whole family.
Right. The people you like.
Yeah. So he proposed at Christmas, which was really sweet.
Aww.
But then you're also like, man, if I want something, I don't know. You always want what you can't have.
This is my Christmas present. Oh, well, now you had the public proposal. You're like, well, what would it have been like?
No, I want I want more. I don't know. I think it was the only reason it wasn't good is because his dad kind of gave it away. But other than that, like, the idea was super sweet and everything was super sweet. But his dad was just, you kind of know. And then his dad's like, so good luck. So you doing it? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm standing right here, dude. Like, what the fuck? And then he's like, yeah, well, good luck. And Andrew's just like, yeah, okay, thanks. Bye, Dad. And it's just like, okay, all right. So yeah, he's gonna propose.
My sister, her fiance proposed to her on Christmas Day.
Uh-huh.
The tradition that they have is his family opens up presents at like 6 a.m.
On Christmas?
Yeah, on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, you
so
said that.
they wake up and get ready really early together, and then they go to his house or his parents' house.
They drive to someone's house to open presents at 6 a.m.?
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with them?
The caveat is,
if you're watching, I'm sorry.
They have that early morning celebration with his family.
So what do they do the night before?
We don't celebrate Christmas Eve. Oh. Yeah, sorry. So they do that, and then they come back to our place, to where my parents' house, and then we open up presents, and then they hang out with us for the rest of the day, pretty much. So I was sleeping on the couch because I had moved out, so there was no more room for me anymore. And then I just hear this shriek at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then my mom like runs out of her room like half asleep, like, oh my god, someone's dying.
Yeah.
And then my sister runs out, she's like, oh my god, just like freaking out. And I'm super happy for her. They got their venue yesterday, so good for them.
So is this past Christmas?
Yeah, past Christmas, and then their wedding is going to be in December.
Nice.
So, good for them. Congrats, Ems. Love you.
But why are you
I'm not bitter.
6 a.m. I don't know, man.
I think because he just wanted to be. I don't know why he picked Christmas Day.
He probably wanted her to be engaged all day to see the family. I get it. I just am not a morning person, and if Andrew tried to propose to me at fucking 5 a.m., it would be a terrible Christmas. I'll tell you what.
I think there's like some sort of gene in my family where we are begrudgingly like morning people. Like I don't like being a morning person, but I am. Like I'm awake, I'm up, I'm ready to go. I'm like bouncing around the house. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, you ready to go? You ready to go? Let's do this. I'm going to work today. And
I mean, I think that's got a lot of good to it, but also, yeah, I'm not that way.
Not all the time, because sometimes I'll wake up early as shit, and then I will literally lay in bed until the last possible second, and then I'm still running late.
Oh.
So it is what it is. It's neither here nor there. Anyway, all right. Shall we stuff some fables?
Yep. Okay. Ready to get stuffed.
So, stuffed... Yikes. Stuffed Fables is an adventure book game. So the way I was kind of explaining it to people is it's like a D&D-esque type thing where there's an adventure and there's a guide that kind of leads you through the story, but your choices and the things that you do, and of course dice rolls and things like that, impacts how the story will play out. So I am the bookkeeper.
Yes.
And I will be reading our introduction today. And this is what it all looks like. Here are all the things we'll need. We kind of set some of it up already. There are characters. We'll get there.
Our characters will be introduced in the introduction.
All right.
All right. Ready?
Action voice.
You want face cam? You want full cam on you?
Sure.
All right.
I did my makeup for a reason.
Now we're in the fantasy land.
It's just us, guys.
That was the fantasy land.
We need to get like a transition. Like a wavy screen.
Yeah. We need to get they're called stitchers. And they go from the intro into our faces. It's like
okay, that's that good shit.
Yeah, we need one of those.
Once Dice World starts paying the bills, then we can get a little bit more bougie with it.
I think we can Google free ones. We could just get some free ones.
Well, the thing is that work sucks all of the life and fun and energy out of me, so that by the time it's over, I have nothing left.
Maybe we can get a cute, because we're probably playing this game for
there's also an expansion, so
oh yeah,
depending on if this is good, we'll have to
be playing it for a while.
Okay, so this first story is called The Big Girl Bed. Mommy and Daddy exchanged nervous glances as they watched their little girl climb into her new big girl bed. It was a beautiful bed of purple and blue with a fancy headboard, and the little girl had fallen in love with it the moment she first saw it. Damn, I wish I had a bed like that. Mm-hmm. They had brought it home in a big box, and Daddy spent the afternoon in the garage assembling it. She had napped in it a couple times already, but this was the first night where it replaced her crib. Mommy cried a little that day when Daddy took the crib apart. Pardon. The little girl felt strangely sad too when she watched Daddy pack the crib away in the attic. But she was a big girl now, and this was a big girl's bed. Her parents tucked her in, and Daddy stroked her hair while Mommy, with a lump in her throat, sang a sweet bedtime song. What's the bedtime song?
Jesus loves me, this I know.
For the Bible tells.
Take it away, Will.
He doesn't know this one.
I don't remember what your song is.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they tiptoed away, they left the bedroom door cracked open, and inside the room, everything grew still. The little girl's breathing slowed. The kitty clock on the wall tick-tocked. Tick-tock. One by one, all of the lights in the house went out, and soon Mommy and Daddy were in bed. Tick-tock. Theodora Stuffins sat up in the new big girl bed and, giving a stretch, marveled at her surroundings. Mm-hmm. What had happened to the crib? She rubbed her glass eyes and leaned over to make sure the little girl slept soundly. Okay, she's good. Where are we, Thea? Asked a droopy voice. Where did all the bars go? Lumpy, the stuffed elephant, looked around with anxious concern. I don't know, Lump, said Theodora. It was like this when I woke up. I'm scared, Lumpy whispered. Flops landed between the two of them with a giggle, her long ears flying around. I like it, Flops declared. Flops landed between the two of them. Wait, Lumpy, then Flops, then Theodora.
All right, they're all here.
Okay. I like it, Flops declared. It's nice and bouncy. Flops, Theodora hissed. Knock off all the jumping. You know better. So it had happened at last, said Stitch. They turned to see the frayed old-timer hobble towards them. Stitch had already served under the girl's mother during her growing years. Aw. He had a limp and mismatched button eyes, but the others dearly loved the wise old doll. What has happened, Mr. Stitch? Asked Theodora. This is it, said Stitch. This is what we signed up for. Before now, we were merely companions, our young charge protected by the magic of her crib. But tonight, she sleeps in a big girl bed. Dun, dun, dun. And so at last, our service begins in true. He will come for her, and we will protect her. Who will come, Mr. Stitch? Creepitus, the Nightmare King. He will send his minions for this sweet child, and only we will be able to protect her. The very thought of it made the old doll puff up his chest in pride.
Yep, he did good the first time.
Crepitus, wondered Theodora. I didn't think he was real. Could we pay someone else to do it? Whispered Lumpy. Much safer that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be wise, Stitch suggested, to split up and search the house for provisions. Thea? I trust your advice on this, Mr. Stitch, said Theodora. Let's do it. All right.
And then they did.
And then they did. The end.
All right, here, I'm going to show you guys their characters.
Yes.
Because you can zoom in better with this camera. This is Stitch.
You show.
The old timer. Oh.
While I get the board ready.
You crazy button eyes.
He looks a little crazy.
Then we got Mrs. Lumpy. Mr. Lumpy? I don't know.
Lumpy.
We got the Lumpy.
Genderless Lumpy.
Genderless Lumpy. See, he's got nothing going on.
All
there.
lumps are genderless.
When they're inside your belly.
Yeah.
That was my joke. What? Right?
Yeah.
Like lumps of DNA. Mm-hmm. Whatever they are. Mm-hmm. Stem cells. Mm. Theodora. And Flops.
Good old Flops. I like her. She's sprightly.
You think they had meetings and they were like, should we call her Flops or Floppy? All in favor of Floppy? All in favor of Flops?
You know, being in the industry that I'm in, the toy
So,
industry.
the sex industry?
No, see, so being in something like the toy industry,
yeah,
they really do. You have to think about those things, like from the very, I'm sure Flops and Theodora went through many iterations before they were settled upon the way that they are now.
Yeah.
Which I think is really interesting. I just think the creation of really anything is interesting, especially when it comes like with some sort of creative element. I mean, I guess you have to be creative to create anything, even if it is like a air conditioning unit or something. You have to have you have to think outside the box and know how things.
Well, not as much, because for the most part, you're just building on something that's already there. And with board games, sure, sometimes you are. A lot of times you're not. And there's a lot more creativity and moving parts. Oh, I appreciate you trying to give me credit.
maybe something a little bit more complex or innovative, like trying to invent a new engine or something that that isn't. Then
you're trying to add one element to many constants. I feel, I don't know. There's just so many. I mean, there is obviously, because there's still branding with that stuff and there's still packaging.
I'm just talking about creative in that somebody has to sit there and like come up with the concept itself. Like, when cars were created, they were innovative.
Yeah, way back then.
Way back in the, what do they call the Model T.
Model T.
That was the first Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I believe so. If not, it was the first one on the road. First gas-powered one.
Or maybe one of the first manufactured, like, mass manufactured, maybe?
Most popular or something. I don't know. It's a staple in our history. Read about it.
Yeah, go ahead. Open up one of those whitewashed history books. It's fine.
Also, who's the goat? Flops is not a goat.
Flops? I think he means goat as in the greatest of all time. Not an actual goat. Okay.
Me and Stitch are going to remember that. You know how much shit he's been through?
A lot.
He's got a sewing needle and like...
in his head.
Yeah.
Through his brain.
It's just there. Like, why has this child... That's just dangerous.
Not only is it dangerous, but it's a little concerning.
Yeah.
Well, has it been there for, like, since mom gave it to the child?
Right?
Did the child put it there?
Did mom lose Stitch and Stitch has just been hiding under the crib her entire... They thought that Stitch was gone forever.
And then Stitch just comes out and, like, protects and then leaves?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Why has he got a needle through his head? He's got a number 2, not mechanical pencil. Old timer. Okay. Don't they know? We don't even use Scantrons anymore. Do we?
Yeah.
We don't even use Scantrons anymore.
Well, depends. They still use, like, multiple choice. There's actually an app now where you can print out. No, like, just if you want to give a test instead of like having Scantrons and stuff, you have an app. And then with the app, you can print out PDFs of like multiple choice, like blank sheets with like 1 through 50, A through D. And then you put in all the answers on your app, and then you literally just use your camera to scan it, and it grades it for you.
To scan everyone's Scantron?
Yeah. In my phone, and then it'll like break it down and put it into like a bar graph, and you can be like, here's the data that I gathered to show the improvement / not improvement.
That's innovative.
It was definitely very useful.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
# teacher days. Okay. One by one, the stuffies slid off the bed and tiptoed out of the room, being careful not to make a sound. But as they moved through the dark house, an ominous purple glow began to form underneath the big girl bed.
Dun, dun, dun.
And from out of that glow came long, spidery legs.
I wonder what they are.
Each player looks through the deck for a weapon card of her choice with the keyword kitchen or study and equips it. We decided to just go with the canon and choose the weapons that matched what the pictures.
What the characters are already holding.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which works in the guidelines. So,
yeah.
For instance, the letter opener that Theodora has is a study item from the study, and Flops has rubber bands, which is also a study item.
Yeah.
And
eventually she'll get a range kit, but that's
later on. She has to level up.
Yeah, but everyone else gets their beginner. I got a pencil, like I said, number 2 pencil for Mr.
Old
Sit.
number 2.
And I got a meat mallet for Lumpy so we can knock out all those lumps.
Hi! Thank you for joining. We are playing Stuffed Fables. We're actually just getting ready to get into the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I thought your storytelling was amazing, Amanda.
Thank you.
Don't knock it down.
Thank you. Freshly provisioned, the Stuffies returned to the little girl's bedroom, but as they pushed the door open, a frightening scene was revealed to them. Scuttling around the room were minions with a multitude of spidery legs, and yet these were no spiders. Their bodies were as large as house cats, and they made their home in the heads of old baby dolls. The Crawlies have come early, gasped Stitch. Look at that light, exclaimed Theodora, pointing at the eerie purple glow. They're coming from under the bed.
You're just like, why is this girl have all these old baby doll heads lying around for them to inhabit?
Okay.
And also show a close-up, because these are 100% the Toy Story Sid? Yes. Sid's creations.
So this is what the Crawly looks like on the card.
I guess it's not a very creative game.
And then this is what the component looks like.
Yeah. Adorable.
Oh, no thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so for setup...
Tell your kid, these definitely aren't under your bed. Don't worry.
I'm hoping his kid is old enough to not be afraid of crawlies.
I don't know. Never know.
He could. So now at this point, we are going to start setting up our game board, which is right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I do want to mention that they say her in this whole book.
I love that.
Which I like and don't like. You know?
I guess now they could use they, but they can be...
They're like overcompensating a little bit with like, let's do a her to make a statement, which I appreciate, but it's also like, well, that's not what you want in feminism. We just want to be equal. We don't want to make it now geared towards women. Right. Now it's geared towards women, this game. And I don't like. I'm going to talk with my hands because our faces aren't on the screen anymore.
Well, Bill, his kid's 11. This is for 10 plus. So if you like it, then maybe you can play this. Spooky.
And just, you know what? Say them or they every time it says
You could.
her.
I'm going to read directly from the book.
That's fine.
So I'm going to say her.
No judgment to you. I'm just saying you don't got to overcompensate and say her because no other ones say him, you know?
See...
But you like it that it says her?
I do.
Yeah.
It is D&D adjacent for sure, because it's a text-based story where the player make decisions based on what is happening. Except you don't have a dedicated DM. The book is kind of DMing for you while you play.
Yeah. And there's a lot of other games that are similar like that too.
Yes. Okay, so
all right,
we're placing our creepy crawlies, place any one crawly in the space marked with the this symbol is a nut and bolt. Mm-hmm. Then you start with the leader, I believe, because it called out specifically crawlies, if I remember.
I don't remember if it mattered, but it doesn't matter.
It does.
They just have to be next to that.
Okay. So we can then place an adjacent is pretty much anything that is touching. So you could do diagonal, but they all have to be on the bed, I believe, because they can't cross the barrier?
It doesn't say that. They can cross it.
But
But we can put them all on the bed. It's whatever we want. They just have to be next to that gear. Well, that's too far from the gear. It has to be closer to the gear. There we go.
Okay. Adjacent to the gear itself.
Gear,
I thought it was like adjacent to one of them.
It could go there too.
I like that.
That's still adjacent to the gear. Boop, boop. Perfect.
Well, right there, yes.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Love it. And now starting with the bookkeeper, me. And then proceeding to left, so I figure I can go place one, you can place one. Not that it really... Okay.
So we're going to place...
Each player places her stuffy on a figure adjacent to the spaces marked with this. So...
Do a little pause. Little pause. Right-hand man, Lumpy.
Good old Lumpy. And then flops.
And Stitch... He's a
he
veteran.
Leads the pack, baby. Veteran. Yes, he does. Okay. So now that our board is set up, we can get into the game.
Yo. Starting with
Drawing.
the bookkeeper.
Starting with me.
So we we're stuffed animals of a girl. She just got a big girl's bed.
Yeah, she's her first night sleeping outside of her crib.
Yeah. And so now that she has a big girl's bed, these crawlies are coming out from under the bed, basically.
Right. So the scary things beneath your bed. And we are tasked as her stuffed animals, or stuffies, as the game calls them, to protect her from these evil creatures. And hopefully we will succeed. And that's pretty much where we are, is we established that she's asleep. This is her first night sleeping in the big bed. But now that we don't have the protective bars from the crib, the creepies from under the bed can come and get us.
Her. And or get her. And she sleeps with her foot out from under the covers. And I keep telling her she can't do that.
I do that.
I do it sometimes.
I do it because I need to regulate my body.
But you know what? That's how they get you.
You know what?
You're going to get your toes.
I think if they wanted me, they would have taken me already.
The
they tried to grab me and they're like, actually, never mind.
They get to your feet and they're like, oh.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so now we are going to go ahead and do our turn. So we have a handy dandy little player turn card. And that's going to tell us each of the steps. I thought you were just placed out.
I don't know. I think it got tossed away.
I'm just having this.
I got one now.
Because I want to know. So the first turn is we draw 5 dice out of the bag. And now it's time for a little Dice World ASMR. Thank you.
With dice. It's the first time we've had dice.
Okay, I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. So, 1, draw dice. Draw 5 dice out of the bag and place them in front of you. Got it.
And we're drawing 5 dice.
Next, 2. Step 2, find stuffing. Roll your white dice to find stuffing. Each die may be rolled separately or multiple may be rolled together as one roll to achieve a higher roll result. After each roll, if the roll was equal to or higher than your stuffy's remaining number of stuffies, gain 1 stuffing. And then discard that die by moving it to... Okay.
And we start with 5 stuffing.
So I can either roll 1 at a time and hope for both 6s, or I can roll both at once and hope for something higher than 5, which I think is what I'm going to do.
I agree.
6.
There you go.
See? Exactly. So I rolled a 6. So I get to come over here.
I was like, where's the extra stuffing?
And grab an extra stuffing for Theodora.
Right.
And then once that's done, I believe this will eventually go into like a discard.
Right. Yeah, we'll put it off to the side for a discard pile.
Right. All right. Second one is place threat. You only do that when you have black dice.
Correct.
I didn't draw any black dice, so I don't have to worry about that. Solid. Now we have perform actions. And that is basically, I can move. I can do can I do one of any of these? All the remaining colored dice in front of you?
I think move is any color, yeah.
Right. To perform an action, you must spend the die of the appropriate color. Okay, all right, so I can just move? How much?
It says move on the next page. I believe move is you can
spend
use
any colored dice to move your stuffy up a number of spaces equal to the roll result. Okay, so.
You're just going to run for it?
Well, what else am I going to do?
Nothing, I don't know. Maybe roll 2 and run, and then you can attack with the third.
Or
you don't have a range one anyway.
She's melee.
That's okay.
So I'm going to save that, because the red dice, I know it's orange.
It is super orange.
That I watched in the video, he said is to be colorblind friendly, so pink is technically...
Which again...
purple?
Back to...
And then red
the purple is pink,
Yeah. Yes.
Which goes back to, like we were saying...
Inclusivity?
Yeah, and just like... Where, like, at what point in the development process did they go, you know what, maybe we should make this orange and pink?
That's a really good point.
Who showed up and went, yeah, but how are you making colorblind inclusive? And then they went,
That's a great question.
Or they were just cheaper on Wish, the orange, and they're like, well, just say it's for colorblind inclusivity.
Oh my gosh. Ever the cynic.
That's very true.
Okay, so I'm going
to get Brandy over here.
Oh my god.
They're like,
hey,
can
Brandy,
you
tell the difference?
If it was red, would it be harder?
All right, I'm going to roll both of these and move.
Because, yeah, or else you would have just changed it to say orange. But they had already printed the books by the time the colorblind contractor person.
3 whole moves. Okay, so I can go 1, 2, 3. And I believe you can reserve a dice. So instead of spending a die, you may reserve it. The reserved die is stored on your Stuffy's card. There is no need to roll a dice. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
A reserved dice can be spent to defend your... Okay, so I can either use it to defend myself, or I can use it on my next turn. And that is what I'm going to do.
Sounds good.
And you don't have to do all of these, right?
No, you just do whatever you can.
Okay. And then there's no skill test, so we can skip that.
I hit the thing. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And then, so discard all of your remaining dice.
Let me hit a button.
So these are all going to be part of our
just
discard.
There. Yeah.
And then it says check threat, which is basically if you roll the dice, then the minions can go and do a thing. But since I didn't roll any black dice, my turn is now over.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. I'm going to have Big Man Stitch.
Big Man Stitch, baby.
Coming in hot with his number 2.
Ooh, steaming hot number 2.
Gross. All right. I didn't get any stuffing dice.
No.
I'll put mine here so you can see. And he's a melee guy, so I'm going to do the same as you. Oh, except the purple is wild.
Correct. So that could be attributed to really anything that you would like.
And what's the blue again?
Blue is, I'm going to tell you in 1 second when I flip the page. No unique action.
Thanks.
Solid.
All right. So I'll use it for moving.
That's pretty much, I guess, what you would use it for.
And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm hopefully going to reserve that, but we'll wait and see how the rest of this roll goes. Because I feel like you got a jank roll and I should be able to get up that far. 4. Let's see.
I think you are, because you were 1 ahead anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch.
Ooh.
Right in the...
Ooh.
I'm there. I'm there to beat you up. I'm about to beat you up, guy.
Okay. So you moved.
I moved.
There's an encourage, which you don't need to worry about. You reserved. No skill test, no group task. So you can melee attack. In order to perform a melee attack, a Stuffy must be equipped with a melee weapon. To perform a melee attack, choose a target minion. The target must be in a space adjacent to the attacking Stuffy without any colored lines. Ooh.
Oh, this is a ranged weapon. This pencil is range? Oh, well. Can I attack range right next to him? Doesn't matter, right? I have to be 1 away.
So except Stuffy must... So basically what happened is you wouldn't be able to melee attack anyway because there's a green line. So there can't be any colored lines in between you to a melee attack.
Oh, only range. Okay.
So the way that I'm thinking about it is the green line is denoting like you're on the floor, they're on the bed. So there's like a level difference.
So I can still range.
You can, and I will allow you to take that from your reserve and save. Yeah. So you can
another. I just assumed the pencil was melee.
I wonder.
It's like a javelin.
Maybe he's using it like a spear, like a throwing staff or something.
That's okay. I'll still be able to murk him. We'll get him.
Kill that bitch. Okay. So you're attacking. Attack cross-colored solid lines, except white lines. You can't attack cross white lines. That is a number of space waving.
All right. So I'm gonna
What's your
attack.
range?
3.
3. So yeah, you can attack. I think from up to 3.
guys ready for this?
You ready?
You ready?
Yeah, I know. We saw that one. We're working on it. And this is our... That's not the one. Kill that bitch and eat the rich.
Fuck their wives, drink their blood.
Jeffrey Bezos.
I did dance a lot longer for that one. Oh, I just saw the uh-oh and saw Kazoo Kid.
Uh-oh. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, are you ready to attack?
Are you insinuating that these crawlies are rich? Because I don't think they are. Yes, I'm ready to attack. And with my old number 2, once per game, I choose a space to attack. Any minion on that space or any adjacent... Oh. Or any adjacent space. Oh, so it doesn't say and any adjacent. Never mind.
Never mind.
I'm not going to do that.
Don't save it.
Because I am going to save it. Because that extends my attack. I don't want to use it.
Right.
Okay. So anyway, I'm still going to attack him because he's the leader, right?
No, the leader is a circle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, you're going to be... That's adjacent. Yeah, so you're attacking the leader. I don't know why I assumed you were attacking this one.
Probably because he's right there.
Probably because you're right next to it, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like attack, really I should have like stayed farther away.
You know, you were attempting to go melee.
Yeah, I thought it was melee.
Whatever, it's fine.
All right. So I roll my 2 die.
Right.
And then whatever I get is how much damage he takes, right?
Yes, and then there is... what is its health?
I think it's the 6.
Oop. Oh, that makes sense because the rest are 5.
Yeah. So
All right, let's see.
I get a +1 on ranged attacks.
Correct.
With the green die.
Yes.
So that's 7 damage.
Ooh, you got him.
Murdered.
I
don't know if you take him off the board. I'm just flipping him over.
Okay.
He's dead. Dead where he's standing.
I'm looking.
You don't fuck with Stitch.
You don't fuck with Stitch.
I've dealt with creeps bigger than you.
Hell nah.
You think you're a crawly? I've seen a scuttler.
Ooh, what is that
I've seen a runner. I don't know. What's just bigger than crawl?
Oh, I've seen a sprinter.
Oh.
I've seen a long jumper.
Yeah? Fuck, do you see this javelin? It's actually a thing that flip over.
A pole vault.
Yeah, a pole vault. A pole vault your crawly ass.
Oh, a pole vault your crawly ass.
And jump right over you.
Okay, so...
Yeah, deal.
We're good. He's dead. Do you get anything for beating a baddie?
I don't believe so. I think they're just dead. So we advance. We win the round when they're all dead.
Solid.
We gotta kill them before they kill us.
Yeah, I don't know.
No mercy.
Okay.
You see this face? Do you see these stitches? Do you know how I got these stitches? Not from some crawly bitch like you.
Fuck you. All right.
And then they murder me next round. Ah! I'm sorry.
He's gone. He's dead. The crawly's dead.
Are we getting rid of him? Okay.
I think you removed the card.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, because it said remove the card, but not the dice. The black dice associated, yeah.
All right.
You're right.
All right, it's Flops' turn.
Get him, Flops.
Yeah,
Get him with those rubber bands.
Oh, rough,
Burn.
rough. Okay. So I got 2 of the black dice. That's great. So 1, I can roll this, and if it's... I won't be able to get any stuffy, any fluff because I can't roll higher than 6.
You're at 5, aren't you?
I got 1.
But Theodora got 1.
Oh.
Not Floppy.
Thank you.
Flops.
All right, let's hope for
Mr.
6.
Flop.
Miss Flops.
Miss Flops. Queen Flops.
5.
It has to be more or the same or more?
It has to be more, but I will tell you in 1 second.
Yeah. Just in case. The same
Each
or
time
higher?
maybe roll
Higher.
each roll. Oh, equal to or higher.
Equal to, get that fluff.
Yes, that fluff is for me.
Get that fluff and fluff.
Yeah, get that fluff and fluff.
And you stuff it in your fluffing stomach.
Stuff it in your fluff hole.
Yeah, in your fluff hole.
They know all about fluff holes at Build-A-Bear. All right.
I also want to try this.
Place all of your threats on the threat track starting at the top. I guess my confusion is, do you move them up?
I don't think it really matters because all it says is if you have the same amount or more threats. So right now there's 2 for
Dice?
the 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the 3 enemies. So once we have 3 of them, then they get to attack.
Okay.
So I don't believe it matters where they are.
Solid. Okay. So my rubber bands are a ranged weapon.
They're snappy.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and go for that guy, and hopefully I'll roll higher than. Oh fuck! See, this is.
Oh, you moved your wrong guy. That's why.
Okay, there we go. So I guess I'll roll this to move.
Okay, what's your range again? 4.
4. Love
1,
that.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, you need to move at least 1.
I did.
Did you get 1?
I rolled 1.
You can reach.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, or 4. Which one you want to go?
We'll do that. The square.
The
square, bitch.
He's pretty loser.
All right, let's see if I can roll higher than a. Let's see if I can get a 6.
4.
4. And since it is not a green dice, I do not get the bonus.
That's a bummer.
That is a straight up bummer.
How do we do damage? Or you just have to kill it all in one swoop? I think. Do you have to kill it in one hit?
I believe so. But let's look.
Why do we get fluffy stuffings and they get multiple
In order to perform
hits?
a melee attack, a stuffy must be equipped with melee weapon. Okay. Wait, no, ranged.
Yeah.
So taking the stuffy.
I heard the door slamming. I just imagined Andrew storming in the room. Yeah, you gotta do all one hit.
Okay, if the roll result meets or exceeds the target minion's defense value, that minion is defeated.
However,
the stuffy that defeats it receives 1 button. Oh, you need to get a button. That's your currency.
who's got a button?
You got a button.
I want a button to replace.
Oh,
my
and if it was a
button.
leader or a boss, you get a courageous status card as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this button in my eye to replace this friggin' bogus green one.
The bogus green button.
This is where we get it. I get a courage.
Yeah, you have to look through it and look for the courageous button.
I'll get him. I'll get him. Andrew. What? You're gonna say what?
Okay, when a minion is defeated, remove it from play by removing
He's
its
grumpily
figure from the
getting
map and discarding its card.
Do the enemies take damage, or you have to kill them all in one hit?
She just said if you exceed their number, you defeat them.
That
Right.
didn't answer my question, though. What if you don't exceed their number?
Then nothing happens to them.
So no.
When a minion leave a black. Okay, so you leave the dice here if there is one here. Thank you guys for bearing with us while we learn how to play this. Because there's
So get
sometimes.
Rodney Smith in here.
Yeah, where's Rodney? 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 Better get fucking put down your maple syrup and get your ass down here.
Okay, yeah. So, unfortunately,
I think he survived.
think he does.
It's
Do
okay.
you have to like so?
Get him next
I guess
time.
the question is, do you have to have that colored dice
Yes.
to
For that bonus.
for the bonus,
But not
you
to
can-
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew. Bye.
Bye.
Now get out of here. Stop telling us what to do.
Yeah. God. Guys suck. She says to the mostly male audience.
All right, Mr. Lumps. These guys are gonna take their lumps.
I'll
Right?
take. Yeah.
Ready to take your
Yeah. I'm ready to take my lumps.
What kind of lumps are you talking about, man?
What kind of lumps are you talking
What kind
about?
of lumps are you
What kind
talking
of
about?
lumps are you talking
All right. I need dice.
This is Dice World after all.
The world.
Oh wait, I don't think I resolved the. Wait. Check threat. There are minions to play. The number of okay equals. Oh, so you need. Okay, so we need to have 3. You're right. 3 dice too.
Oh, I was like, I was very confused. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Bye. Appreciate you.
All right, Lumper. Where are we going? Also, we have these other abilities, which I didn't read.
Versatile. Once per turn, when taking a turn with Theodore, you may swap one of your attribute dice for an attribute die. Ooh, that's pretty
good.
dope.
So you can get the color
Well, she
you
was
want.
first, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
Use this ability after rolling dice for flops. You may re-roll one or more green dice. You must keep your second roll.
So unfortunately, that wouldn't have helped, but next time it will. And my lumpy is tough. Use this ability after rolling dice for lumpy. You may re-roll one or more blue dice. You must keep your second roll. So same, but with my kind of wild, but also not wild. It's basically a movement die, it seems like. And what are the yellow dice for again?
Searching.
Okay, which we're also not doing.
No.
So I got one wild, which I guess I'll try to use to attack, which makes me think, okay, I'm going to save this guy here. Oh no, I think you're right. You can only use the color die to perform the action. Sorry.
So
I said no and then
change your mind.
Yeah. So you did roll a yellow though, or you had a pink? I mean a green, or you had a...
I rolled a red, but I didn't. It didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, that's okay.
So now we know.
All right, so I'm gonna use that for melee, and I'm just gonna use all these for rolling, I guess, for walking.
Oh yeah, because you need to get on the bed.
Words.
Words. Who's she?
Oh my god, we suck. Are we sure these are 6-sided die? All right.
There's a misprint. Two sides are
3,
1.
4. All right.
You're on the bed.
Ran up there.
Who are you attacking?
Got my meat mallet.
Your meat mallet. You're gonna mash your meat mallet.
Beat some meat. I'm gonna attack.
Why? What's so funny?
I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Immature.
All right. No, ow.
Ow.
I bit my tongue. It says when performing a melee attack, add 1 to red die. Duh. After this stuffy defeats a minion using this weapon, gain 1 stuffing. Fuck yeah. So I'm going to steal his stuff. He doesn't even have stuffing. I guess in the head of the doll. All right, let's
There's
go.
stuffing somewhere in there.
So I'm attacking the guy right in front of me, so I need a 5 on 1 die. Can I do it?
We'll see.
Oh! Murder.
Boom! Murked! So you get this and
A button.
a button. So
I'm putting
this
it in your
one
belly.
and that one. Goodbye.
All right.
All right, so we got 2 left.
All right, Amanda.
Wait. Do you have to check threat now?
Oh. You remove it first and then check threat?
Let's take a look.
I think you're right. I think you're right. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So we're gonna check threat for the first time.
I checked. There's no threats. Just move on.
If there are minions in play and the number of dice on the threat track equals or exceeds the number of minions,
which it is.
the minions take a turn. All right.
It's crafty bitches.
So, minion activation. To resolve a minion turn, do the following steps in order. Roll. So I guess we roll one of the... Take a die off the threat track and roll it. Match the number result to an action on the minion's card. Okay, so it's 3. So 1 through 3 is a rush. So move the minion by following these steps. If a minion is adjacent to a stuffy, do not move it.
He is.
Okay.
Sorry, Lumpy.
All right. Determine which stuffy the minion will target for an attack by following these steps. If there are no stuffies within a minion's range, it will not attack. What is this guy?
Yeah, but he's got the guy right here.
Yeah,
so
he'll attack. There is only 1 stuffy within the minion's range, it will target that stuffy. If there are multiple stuffies within the minion's range, it will target the closest stuffy. Okay. Fair. Attack. Now, the minion now attacks its target. To resolve that attack, follow these steps. The attacking minion deals damage equal to the minion's strength, which is 3. The target stuffy has a die stored on its card. The stuffy may choose to defend against the attack by rolling the stored die and blocking the damage up to the roll result.
I'm going to do exactly that.
All right. Now go ahead.
Oh, he's doing 3 damage. And now I have to see if I can block it.
You're going to see if you can block it.
How much I can block. 3
nice.
damage.
So you blocked all 3 damage. Love that. If the target stuffy defended with a die and blocked all of the damage, then that die is returned to the Stuffies card. Nice! After activating a minion, discard the black threat die used to determine its action and activate the next minion in the minion column.
Get out of here.
All right, minion 2. 3 again. So
he's attacking him, right?
Yes. So there we go. Until
down.
he's yeah. Okay. And that's who? Me? No, that's you.
That's me. That's Stitch.
All right. The target Stuffy has a die. Whatever. Okay. So this one is the same thing. Since it rolled a 3, the attack is also going to be 3. Ooh. Yes.
I told you.
Dead. Or not dead, but defended.
Fucking seen bigger crawlies than you.
All right, love that. Discard, okay. Love that. Discard threat and refresh dice. Once all minions have been activated once, discard any black threat die remaining on the threat track, return all dice in the discard pool to the dice bag, and continue the next player's turn.
Here you are, Amanda.
Love it.
Also, I'm gonna read this card. My courageous ability.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can store 1 attribute die on this status card. Any player can spend that die when spending dice on her turn. If this Stuffy would become scared, instead of becoming scared, remove this status and discard it, and any dice stored on it. So it gives me another little spot to hold defense/encouraging dice.
Love that. Love that. Love that for you. Okay, cool. All right, Thea. It's your turn, babe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. You know, that had to happen. It's fine. All right, so let's see if I roll a 6.
All right. Nope. Quite the opposite.
Life's
That's
tough.
all right.
It's tough out there.
You know what? You got 5 stuffing. I mean, it's pretty.
So what I could do is I need to be within 1 spacey space because she's melee. So I'm going to go ahead and use the green and blue dice that I have to hopefully... Well, I guess I can... I guess it doesn't matter.
Just where's 1? You got my 1
Oh, and
spot.
then I can save.
Yeah.
And she got
You
a
got
6
a 6.
anyway.
Perfect.
Love
you wasted that 6.
I wasted it. So
The
now
game
it's-
wasted it, Amanda,
God,
not you.
Thanks.
Stupid game.
So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to oh wait, I can't reserve because I have one that's reserved already.
Sure. Unless you wanted to swap it out. But you can take that reserve.
I was going to say, I'm going to use
for your
this.
melee, and then reserve the
one.
Oh, stuffing.
Oh no.
Oh, your stuffing fell.
Oh, poor Theodora. Theodora Stuffins. All right, so I'm obviously going to attack that guy.
Are people named Theodora still called Teddy? Yeah, right?
I don't know how many people are named Theodora. I can see
them.
them being called Theo. Even though it's like Theodora instead of
Thea?
Theodora.
Just call them Thea.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes what if they just wanted to go by Theo instead?
They could. Whatever they want, man. It's their name.
It's their life.
They were given it unwillingly, and then they can make it whatever they want. Because you can't tell me what I'm going to be called the rest of my life. Mom. God.
So I got 6. 7.
You killed it. You murdered it.
She's dead. Whoop whoop, victory royale. That's I don't know if you got one or if you were applauding me winning. So then this guy is dead. And then I get a button.
Got you. Got you.
Why not both? Love that. Okay. Now it is your turn. It's
All right.
it's Stitch's turn.
Stitch is going to give him the old 1, number 2, if you know what I mean.
Wow. Yeah, 100 bits. Thank you. Love it.
Here, we'll get this one too.
You got that for free.
Oh, man. I think there's a lag.
That's so funny.
We probably
Yeah,
played
it's
it
just a
before
bit
we
like-
saw that you actually paid for it.
Okay.
All right.
Loving this.
My turn. All right, Stitch. bag.
5.
I'm so excited.
Just can't hide it?
Oh, I could hide it. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to get...
Well, I think it can
attacked
only
anyway.
go once anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. All right, let's see if we can get any stuffing. I need a... Also 5? 6? 5? 5 or higher. And purple cannot be used as stuffing, right? Pretty sure. Oh, fuck yeah. Boop.
I was reading something,
Oh.
and I'm like, I just looked like I was staring off, and I was reading this little thing. If you ever feel lost, I'm like, when would I feel lost?
All right. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to put a die on my courageous.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to attack it.
Let's do this bad thing.
We're going to need a 5 or higher again.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Womp. All right, Amanda.
Okay, it's flops.
Give me all you got.
All right, flops. I need.
No, we need to get the minions.
Oh, that's right. 4. Uh-oh. Instead of rushing, it goes clickety this time.
Oh, fuck.
So after this crawly attacks, move it 3 spaces towards the closest.
So I'll attack first.
Yeah, you're the closest one anyway. Oh, wait.
No, it says after he attacks, right?
After the... Oh, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, it'll attack you here.
And he's going to go after Lumpy.
Lumpy. Clickety clackety, it's gonna attack
Oh,
me.
fuck.
God damn it.
That was good.
That was good. I'm just jealous I didn't think of it first.
Yeah, Amanda's like, that wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny because I didn't say it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the comic relief here.
So that means I'm the pretty one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, I'm the pretty one.
People come here to watch you, but listen to me. Will's like,
Like maybe the opposite.
No, they come here to look and listen to you, and then they just come here to look at me, and they're like, I hope the green-haired bitch shuts up.
I just am so fixated on this little bump I have here. And I no longer think this is my good side. This is my good side. Can't see it now. You'll see it. Now that I mentioned it, you'll see it. A little jowl. Anyway.
Ugh, women.
Random.
So insecure. Is it Flop's turn
Let me
now?
suck it in on camera.
I think
No
you
one can
put
see
this
my
back.
stomach.
I think
Doesn't matter.
You replace it if you don't beat it. Not that it matters.
What?
Yeah, after activating... Oh, wait, you're right. After activating minion.
What?
Does it get to go again if there's... No.
You didn't even attack yet, Amanda.
Oh, my God. I was still, like, in your turn. Did I draw my dice already?
No, this guy's attacking. All right, so you rolled clickety.
My God!
Clickety clackety.
I thought the term... See, they don't come to listen to me. Trust me. So we rolled 4. Clickety. Then I roll this, homie.
No, you're
No, it's just 4.
No, it's just attacks. What's it attacking for? 4?
You, yes. Oh my God.
Fuck you! Stitch?
What do you get for it? Nothing.
Nothing.
You just get your dice back.
I just defended it, yeah. And then what? And then after he attacks...
And then you discard the dice.
And then after he attacks...
He moves 3 spaces closer. So I would say he just moves one over.
Oh.
Because it's
No, it says to the next person.
closest to the next nuts and bolts space.
Oh, I thought it was to the next person.
So I figured now he's back up on the bed.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna run up and then attack Lumpy. So I was
Now,
like, shit!
Whose turn is it now?
Now it's Flops.
Okay, so it is Flops' turn now. Jesus. Can I draw dice?
Don't flop, Amanda.
I flopped. Girl.
But since they attacked you, to put all the dice back in the bag. You're showing off your
Once
tattoo,
all
Amanda.
my-
Lean forward a little more.
New ink, guys. It's
New ink,
Nausicaa
who
from
dis?
Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, which is a Studio Ghibli movie that came out in 1985. And it's not one of the terribly popular ones, but it's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly suggest if you have HBO Max.
Oh yeah? Yeah, we were looking
just talking about
first
playing.
I was looking at jobs, and then I saw them on the jobs thing, and I was like, oh no, like a female I guess like owned and
Run, managed.
yeah, female run. I think it's well, I know it's owned by a female, and I think it originally started as all female, but I'm not sure. But I was trying to do some research, and so yeah, I followed him. Now we gotta
Whoever
infiltrate their
Mary, she's cool. I like
heads
Mary.
it up. Yeah. Do you know Mary?
I don't,
Not your own,
but I wish I did.
You're like, I know a Mary.
I do know a Mary. Okay, so I need. How many does Theodora have? Does she have 6?
But yeah,
She does. So let's.
we gotta set up a collab.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would love to collab.
Who's found?
Aw. Hey, we definitely appreciate anytime Board Game House. That's what their page is called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they come and bring their followers.
I was like BG8, and then you said, I was like, oh, okay.
I love that. I think that is just such a cool thing that the Twitch community does.
Yeah.
As they go and they rate other creators, and still
Eventually we'll do it too.
one day, once we have a strong enough following, one day Dice World will pay the bills.
We a raid instead of a Jehovah's Witness knock. And they're like, sorry.
No thanks. Okay, so I drew these 3 flops. Ooh, perfect. Green range.
Mm-hmm.
I found from a Wormwood raid. Wormwood. Is that another tabletop Twitch streaming channel, or
I think that's another company too, right?
oh, you know what? It might be.
Yeah. I know I saw their website also. I was just looking at a bunch of board game websites.
Ooh.
But we have Monarch we talked about, and we have Visitor already. So we already had this in the but I think
A woodworking company, but they streamed games. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, we have another one, D20. Oh man, they like all our stuff. I think they're just D20 wood something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually we're gonna play Monarch.
That's awesome. Maybe we need a dice tray because this ain't doing it.
Would you like a dice tray?
No, I'm just being.
Oh.
I was just making. I know you have dice boxes
I'll
that
make
you made.
dice-
I know I have one that you made.
One.
I have one.
I don't know if I have any more. Just make them out of Sigmar boxes.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm saving this for my hopefully attack.
All right.
Flops range of 4. So she.
Yeah. You need to move up at least 1 again, right? You can do it.
6.
Wow, you can go wherever you
7,
want.
8.
Where are you gonna go?
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I just stay there?
So do these take 2 movement to get up?
It didn't say that. You just have to be inside. You can
Okay.
cross any color line
Mm-hmm.
that's not white.
Okay.
And you just have to be
Okay.
in between. Like, you can't attack over a line with a melee weapon.
I told you. What?
Did you already answer?
It takes 2 to get up?
No, you have to use
Oh.
a green die to cross a green line.
Oh.
Are
I
you
thought
sure?
I remember listening to that in the video.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
Okay, I don't remember that. We haven't been playing
I
that
feel
way.
like we discussed this a long time ago, but house fucking rules. Okay?
We should play that way from now on. But we already started.
Yeah,
I'm not redoing this level.
No, we're on the cusp of getting ready to start the second adventure. Or not the second adventure.
Second story.
Second part of whatever.
Oh, the same one?
I don't know.
No, I think we're close to the end. But anyway.
Okay, so
Get 'em, Flops.
all right, Floppy McFlopperson.
Come on, Flops. You can do it. Come on, get your rubber bands into it.
All right.
Floppy.
Floppy
bunny.
Floppy. You need at least a 4, baby. Oh, she got
Yeah,
6.
overkill.
Boom!
Get out of here.
Get out of here with
Nobody
that
wants
garbage. And Flops gets a... Where'd my original button go?
I don't know. Did you get a button?
I should have a button. I should have more than one button.
Probably. it's right here. It's hiding.
Oh my god! Literally right there on the thing, and I'm missing it. I don't think they belong to any. Well, I guess they would belong to specific.
You flipped the buttons. Oh shit! Theodora, earn that maroon button.
Cover yourselves up.
Right.
Okay. So when all the
did
minions
it.
have been defeated, each Stuffy gains 1 heart. So you get a heart, you get a heart, and you get a heart, and you get a heart.
We just got
Hearts. Just got hearted.
stuffed. It says stuffed on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does say stuff.
It's like red on red.
You just got
I
stuffed.
don't even know if you could see it.
You just got stuffed.
STUF''D.
Will's like, can you please shut up?
Got stuffed.
Talking to me about getting stuffed. All right.
That sounds like an insecurity. No.
I don't know. The Crawleys fought back, but only half-heartedly, appearing to be more interested in stealing random items throughout the bedroom. Don't let them take a single thing, declared Theodora, but 2 Crawleys slipped back under the bed carrying a comb and a single sock. So that's where all the fucking socks go.
Maybe we do have crawlies.
For real. The Stuffies fought bravely, but they could not keep odds and ends from being smuggled into the purple glow. Flop saw a Crawley dragging away the little girl's beloved baby blanket. It was too much to bear. "Oh, no, you don't!" she cried, and dove forward, grabbing a corner of the blanket, but the Crawley vanished under the bed, and suddenly Flops found herself sliding across the floor at a dangerous pace.
Oh no, Flops.
Stitch grabbed hold of Flops's legs, and Thea and Lumpy threw themselves on top of the bunny. Got a little weird in here.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Continue.
Together, all 4 were able to hold onto the blanket, each other, and one of the big girl bed's feet. Okay, good.
Okay.
"Well done, Stuffies," called Stitch. "Now pull it back." They slowly began to reel the blanket back out of the glow. "It's working," Theodora exclaimed. "We're doing it." But then there was a great tug, as if some unforeseen force from within the glow was
Creepus.
working against them.
Crepus.
And just like that, Lumpy lost his grip on the bed. He only had time to whisper, "Oh no," before all 4 of them were yanked into the purple unknown below the bed. And with that, the light vanished. The bedroom was dark and silent once again, and up on the big girl bed, the sweet little girl held herself and shivered as she slept.
Why? Oh, that's so sad.
All right.
Stitch, why didn't you warn us about
Yeah,
this?
for real. Go to page 7, section 7-1. Return all dice except those stored on cards to the dice bag.
Mm-hmm.
Reshuffle the minion deck. Excuse me?
He's telling you which one the minion deck is. Oh.
No, he was pointing at the dice I was forgetting. Return all dice except those stored on cards to the dice bag. Reshuffle the minion deck. I'm assuming we shuffle these back in here.
Yeah.
Okay. And the bookkeeper passes the bookmark to the player on her left.
Now I get to tell
And
a
the
story.
new bookkeeper reads the following.
I'm just going to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's a little far for me.
I guess since it's next time.
We'll put him, yeah. Where? Here?
From
Just
the
right
italics,
here,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Ah! At the black lung pop. Zoolander, anyone? You did that too well.
He has the
I used
black
to love that
lung.
movie.
He has the black lung.
All right. They plummeted through dirty, hazy air, screaming as the ground rushed up to meet them. Theodora hit first, quickly followed by Flops and Stitch. "My poor head," moaned Flops, second before Lumpy landed right on top of her. Oh, that was going to hurt a lot more.
Yeah, probably. Lumpy seems like she's a big girl.
Mm-hmm. The squeaker in his leg. Oh. Which one? Hold on, let me finish reading. Yeah, that's Lumpy.
Lumpy's a boy.
The squeaker in his leg, giving out a thrill toot Get off, she called from underneath him.
Oh, that's so cute.
So sorry, Lumpy said.
I'm so sorry.
And he rolled away. Where are we? He asked in terror.
Oh no. Wherever could we be?
Daddy. The Stuffies all looked around at the strange landscape. They appeared to have landed on a giant mound of toys that stretched up into the sky. Past the mound was barren land covered with countless more heaps of toys that reached off the dirty brown skies above. That reached for the dirty brown skies above.
Dirty brown.
It's still a little creepy. I don't know. It just gave me bad
vibes?
Gross, yeah, like gross imagery. I guess it's supposed to, but you know. All right. Here and there, crawlies scuttled through the waste, picking at their parts. Farther in the distance,
Picking at their parts.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Picking at choice parts.
Still gross sounding.
So,
I don't like this. It's spooky.
farther in the distance, the Stuffies could see a huge factory belching oily smoke into the sky and large machines on spiked treads that rumbled over the landscape, probing with their cruel pincer arms.
Ooh.
It's terrible, whispered Flops. Sounds like Flops.
It does.
It's terrible. I've heard of this place before, said Stitch sadly. It is called the Fall, a world between worlds, filled with toys that are now lost. But who would lose their toys? Asked Lumpy, and tears began to form in his eyes.
Oh, sensitive Lumpy. I'm Lumpy in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm lost. Oh,
Good.
God. Not my makeup.
We have to figure out a way to get home for our little girl, said Theodora. Wait, I hear something, hissed Flops. Her long ears pricked up in alert. Behind us! The Stuffies turned around, and sure enough, they could make out a train not too far away from the ground below. Battered stuffed animals and dolls toiled in the train. Their backs were bent by large sacks. They shuffled up to the train one by one, and a large mechanical arm would reach down and lift the bags off their backs and toss them into the train. The train gave a great belch of black smoke and slowly began to grind forward. Several crawlies ran up to the train with some last-minute additions, and Theodora, with her sharp eyes, recognized an object carried by a crawly. The blanket, she cried.
The blanket!
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a baby blanket that you've
Do
had, like, since you were a kid?
Yeah, but it's in the attic.
I don't have a
use it.
blanket, but I have a stuffed teddy bear in my apartment
Oh, yeah.
from when I was, like, 2.
You cuddle with it?
No.
No.
It's more there for emotional support instead of, like,
So,
physical.
like, you talk to it? You just look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll have, like, a moment, like, a knowing glance, like, you know.
And you know what? And
Her name's Matilda.
And Matilda just thinks about that all day. Because she's alive.
Plastic Godzilla from when I was a baby. Oh my God.
You don't cuddle it?
You want to cut? Will almost knocked over our whole. He would have just ruined the entire stream.
Yeah. It's been alright. He would have paid for it.
Oh. Oh, no, don't make that face. Okay, continue the story.
All
You
right.
just look so sad.
Said, alright, so the
The
blanket,
blanket.
she cried. They're putting our girl's blanket on that train.
Those bastards.
There's no time to lose, barked Stitch. We'd better hoof it down this pile if we're going to catch that train. Reveal a sleep card. Is that this?
Yep.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sleeping.
She's sleeping. Whew, that's good.
She's sleeping the first half of the deck.
Oh.
Right?
No, it's like it's random.
No, you're supposed to shuffle 3 and put them on the bottom.
You're probably right. Because I was reading this.
Those 3. The sleeping,
So
restless,
shuffle
and waking.
the waking sleep card with 2 random sleep cards and set them face down next to the play area. Shuffle the rest of the sleep cards and place them face down. Oh. On top of this. Okay.
We'll do that.
When I first read that, I was just like reading it several times. I'm like, I don't understand what they're trying to say here.
That's okay. We didn't understand yesterday either until I watched the video.
Perfect.
And then it says learn core rule sleep cards on page 13.
We could explain.
I'm going to make sure these are right then. Oh, they were already right. It's okay. These 3? Or just this and 2 other?
It's 2 random sleep cards and the wake card.
Oh, okay. So we'll get a random.
Yeah. Your height.
Wow. Will you let them talk to you like that?
All right, listen here, board game crawler. Don't you start coming and attacking our Google machine, okay? Thanks. I got you.
I think Will's just buying comics.
Yeah, seriously. He's like,
No?
I was on Twitter.
oh, he's not even paying attention
Reading
to
some news
Oh, he responded.
about what?
about a new video game studio that's with developers from the people that created The Last of Us, Call of Duty, God of War, and Destiny. So I'm like, it's an interesting.
I've heard of
combo.
those games before.
Yep. Those are all titles.
Those are all games people play,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all they're all
And-
shooters
and-
except for God of War,
And they're all games that you play on a console.
or PC, I think.
Yep.
Mhm.
Those
They're
games
not
are
board
played
games.
by what I would call tryhards.
Okay.
That
Tryhard.
offends you, you're a tryhard.
We got God of War the board game. See it? Right next to Visitor.
There's Visitor. I knew I've seen Visitor. At least
this God of
somebody
War.
loves you. Who? Those games? Oh, Andrew? I mean
What?
board game crawl. I'm like, we're having a
He
real
said at
we're having
least
a
somebody-
conversation
No,
here.
Will's saying I don't love Andrew.
No, he's saying because Andrew said I love Google Machine, and then
At least
said-
someone loves me.
and he's Google Machine.
So we don't. There's a lot of layers.
Yeah, there's like IRL conversation and then text conversation happening and then piecing it all together. It's a lot. All right.
All right. Story 2.
Reveal a sleep card. You did that. Each player places her stuffy figure on or adjacent to the space marked with the stuffy feet. Place the train token on the tracks in the bottom right of the corner of the map. I'm going to go ahead and say this looks like the train.
Oh. On the bottom right? That's what it said?
Yep.
Cool.
Bottom right corner
It
of the
looks
map.
like a Santa sleigh, right? You got all the toys in the sleigh.
Well, it's a train cart because they're taking all of the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably from all the kids all over.
Okay, so I guess we place our stuffies. So you can place your stuffy first, and then we'll just do the same thing.
Okay,
I'm like
sorry.
paying attention, but I'm also.
I know. I'm giggling at the chats. All right, next to.
Bill was just humming Kazoo Kid while he was sorting dice. That's it. We gotcha. We roped you in.
Alright. I'm gonna put him forward again. Because I feel like he's a man. It's gotta be next to the box, right?
Next to or adjacent. I thought you
can go in the back.
Okay. And I feel like that kind of like pigeonholes us into the back corner because you can only be adjacent in those 3 spots. Or am I wrong?
What? Yeah.
Right, so we would all do this anyway.
Yeah. It would just be us in that.
I
way
feel like I
next to-
remember them saying that
Yes,
you
you
place
are right.
the this is right. The speech bubble tokens on the speech bubbles,
Which are related to these.
which are related to the lost cards.
And you just land on them? Or you have to do something when you land on them?
When you land on them, you read the card, and then basically it's like a scenario, like a random event type sitch.
Ooh, thank you for following.
Hi, I love Maria.
Maria.
Oh, is that a real place? I wish. That sounds beautiful.
Just
Makes
like
me
it
want to
could
go
be.
take a vacation. I love Maria. But thank you, welcome. We're playing Stuffed Fables. We're on The place that lies beyond.
Yep. We got sucked under the bed trying to save the blankie.
Yeah, we were saving our girl's baby blanket, and then the crawlies decided to be little assholes and steal the one thing that she would notice is gone. The baby blanket, of course.
Pretty much. A comb? Who is she?
Baby blanket? All right, so then place the little spots on the spots. Got it.
Did it.
Okay, special rules.
All right. Give them to me.
That is from those, I believe. Difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
I think. No. When moving on the heap of toys, a stuffy loses 1 stuffing for each non-green dice used to move.
This heap of toys or this heap of toys?
Girlfriend, I don't know.
What the fuck's a heap of
What
toys?
is a heap of toys?
This whole thing's a heap of toys.
It
Are you telling me I
requires
can't
using a red
move?
die. All aboard. It requires using a red die to move on to the train. If at any time all stuffies are on the train token, turn to page 11.
So we're trying to get to the train. Okay.
We don't know that yet.
Sounds like it.
Okay.
Sounds like we need to move and we need to use green dice or else we
Oh, well,
are going
hold
to
on.
take damage.
So this tells us what? Get to the train. If
Oh.
all stuffies are on the train, see all aboard in section 7.1. If the train has left, explore the I symbol for other ways forward.
Is the train going to leave? Oh, God.
I'm assuming that the train moves like a space or so.
So what's this one for?
Those are search.
I could just search at any time or I have to
You
go there
need
and
to
search?
roll higher than a 4.
On
with
with
the
the
yellow.
yellow. But I don't have to be somewhere specific, or I do?
I'll tell you.
I don't remember.
I'll tell you!
It's kind of like...
Most maps have a search icon in the upper right corner of the map, along with the target number. To search, spend any number of yellow dice. If your roll result meets or exceeds the target search number, draw an item card. When drawing an item card, except party items, you may either equip the card to your stuffy or trade it to another player who must then immediately equip it to her stuffy. When drawing a party item, put it in reach of all players. All players can freely use party items, and there is no limit to the number you can have in play.
So anytime, right?
Yes.
All right.
So you just have to roll higher than a
And was there something special about these? Do you have that page pulled up also?
It's.
I thought it said like you like lose something or have to use something.
You
but I
have
might be
to.
wrong.
I'm gonna see if I remember from
Your memory.
my memory. Yes, it's a lost card. So basically,
There you
the
say the
spaces
lost cards.
containing the speech bubble icon have a speech bubble token placed in them at some point during the page. Spaces with the tokens offer opportunities to interact with some of the lost toys that are citizens of the fall. If a
Ooh.
stuffy starts, ends, or moves over a space with a token, end that stuffy's movement, pause that stuffy's turn, and discard the token. The player on the left of the active player draws a lost card and reads it aloud. The card will usually offer choices that give the stuffies a chance to help needy denizens. This often rewards the stuffies, but sometimes a simple thanks is all they get. Such is the nature of giving. Stuffies can always choose to walk away with no effect unless the card specifies one. Do not read the result, and this is in caps, guys. Do not read the result until the choice has been made.
All right.
After the card resolves, unless directed otherwise, resume play.
Sounds like we should do all those things.
New hair, new tattoo. Who's this person that replaced Amanda? Also, hi. I am a doppelganger. I'm the evil version, and everyone needs to be careful. Also, hi. That's Jacqueline. Anyway.
And then what's this?
Those are the eyes. Points of interest. The spaces containing an eye symbol are points of interest that can be explored. If a stuffy starts, ends, or moves over an explorable eyeball on its turn, end that stuffy's movement, pause that stuffy's turn, and read the matching eyeball entry in the storybook. Then, unless directed otherwise, resume play. Most eye symbols can only be explored once. Symbols that include a recycle symbol can be explored multiple times.
Awesome. All right. I think we know everything. Do we have to put monsters out or it didn't say, right?
We're working on it.
Oh, okay. I was hoping they'd come out like
Setup.
later, you know.
Each player, blah, place chain token, blah, right, place, blah. Okay. Difficult terrain, moving, okay, all aboard, okay. You try to pull the red wagon free.
Oh. Interesting. What?
Perform a red strength skill test, difficulty 5. I was confused. You know what? I think this would be a great time for a bathroom / commercial break because I have to go to the bathroom.
All right. We'll be right back.
Woo,
Unless you're a subscriber, then you're still here.
Bye.
Then hey, I'm still here. Bish, I'm here. I don't know. I feel like these are scenarios we're supposed to lead. Oh, you know what? I know she's not supposed to read that because those are supposed to be things I think we read when we do the eyeballs. Got it. Got it. Which makes me not want to do that one eyeball because then the train lumbers away. But don't tell Amanda I read that. So, yep. Who goes first? I go first. You went first last time? Right? So Mr. Stitch is going to go first. Oh, and he's determined. I'm going to wait for Amanda, but I'll get my dice ready. Get my dice ready. Jingle jangle. Jingly jangly. Jingly jangly. I'll give Amanda the back. Hacha. And that's about it. Burnt my finger today. It's pretty gross. Made fajitas today. That was cool. Got some potatoes growing in the backyard. I've probably talked about those potatoes before. How's everyone enjoying the game? Good? Everyone likes the game? I like the game so far. Very nice. Yep.
Hello. She's back, everybody.
Sick.
Shit. Were you talking shit about me?
No. I was just making small talk. / I drew these dice.
Nice. Okay, so you're just gonna do your turn.
So this I've determined you don't read until you do the things. So we're not supposed to know what any of that says. So
right.
Ignore that you read any of that.
Okay.
They seem to all lead together.
Right.
All right. I got this black die. We haven't drawn anything yet, but I assume he still goes there.
I don't. Okay.
It didn't say, right? I think it might be if something happens, that happens.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think that has to be. Because what else?
Like, what are surges? It says first surge. Go to section 7.3. Additional surges. Surges are when you die, when you fall, when you faint. I think it's when you collapse.
Let's look.
It's a little arrow / lightning bolt.
Arrow / lightning bolt.
It's like a stock thing. Stocks are going up. Sometimes down, sometimes back up, but generally up. It's an upward moving stock. Look, it's a surge.
Okay, first surge, go to section 7.3. That's literally all it said.
In there as well? Oh, I think surges...
Oh, this was an example.
Oh.
It's part of the check threat. I was just like about to...
Amanda felt...
Okay, so I'm terrible when it comes to treating my things nicely for the most part. And there was one time I had like a player book or something like that, and I had it and I flipped it over.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, "What are you doing, you monster?" And I'm like, "What? I'm just looking."
Every time someone flips a player book like that, I call them a monster. Even if, like...
That's me.
You don't... Like, if you... Okay, take that back. Yeah. Even if you... Like, hard crease it, you're a fucking monster. And if you just...
Hard crease it, like... And then, like...
Like, hard crease it? Yeah, you're a monster.
If this were mine...
You'd hard crease
Oh,
it?
I 100% would.
I'd come to your
100%.
house and I'd pick it up immediately and be like, this fucking monster lives here.
You open Calico and it's
You're
just like the book is just completely like...
Like a soft bend... Still
Like one of these?
It gives me a little anxiety.
Okay, I'll try it.
But a hard crease? Monster.
There's something missing to me.
The surge. Yeah, I don't even see that.
Each player
symbol
places
anywhere.
their stuffy, place the train token on the tracks, learn special rules.
Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Surge. Oh, we surgeon. I'm a surgeon. Cut you. Right? Surgeons the only people that are. Is everyone else that's allowed to cut people and get paid for it and not go to jail? My son's ripped so many pages.
No.
What? From the book by like holding it to the bottom of the book. I don't know how you rip
Maybe
them.
like
Yeah, but how do you rip it?
when you go to do this and it's still like.
Oh, it's still stuck in your stomach?
Assassins do what?
Assassins cut people for money, but they go to jail.
This doesn't help me. Okay.
Let me see. I'll check. The
Yes, please.
glossary,
Maybe
see if
yeah.
I
The
can
glossary
find
might
it.
help because we didn't draw any sort of minions.
When there are no minions in play and the number of dice on the threat track is equal to or higher than the number of stuffies in play, a surge happens. Each page has its own surge effects. So
Okay,
there's 4 of
so
us
we
in
got-
play.
We need if 4 dice
That's
happen.
not good. We need to fucking run. Run for it. Run for it.
Okay, so and
Gym
you
trainers.
have to
That's a good one.
corners.
Corners. Cut corners. You gotta cut people. Well, gym trainers cut people. Get cut. Right? I just get it? I was like, makes sense. I'm
So,
sorry, I get myself cut. You just help.
I guess I'm confused with is this all on the toy mount?
I believe so.
Okay.
So it's all difficult terrain.
So we lose 1 stuffy if you are not using green dice to move. Got it. Okay, so we're not worrying about minions right now.
So-
We're just worrying about getting to the train.
But I'm gonna say in this case, purple wild dice count as green dice.
I would say yes.
Okay, cool. If they don't, house rule.
Corners?
Yes, you know.
Corner? I still
Oh,
don't-
coroner. I was like, cutting corners made sense though. So that's why I was like, okay, that's a good point. Coroners get paid, don't go to jail. Kind of like a corpse surgeon.
For like cutting people open?
Yeah. They're like corpse surgeons. I'm gonna be
Corpse surgeon.
right.
Do you
They
have
take
to go to
stuff
med
out?
school to be a person who does autopsies? I guess you'd have to be a doctor, right?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a difference between
I don't know.
coroners and morticians. Do morticians have to cut open people? Because they have to like remove the organs, don't they? And like embalm
I guess I don't
bodies
know
and
because
stuff?
yeah, coroners usually are trying to figure out the cause of death, right? And morticians
So
I
preparing a
think
body for death.
Morticians don't have to have a doctorate, but I'm sure they definitely go there.
Oh, there's got to be some sort of like apprenticeship or
Yeah.
training or something that.
Yeah. I watched a YouTube video recently explaining everything that happens when you get embalmed. A lot more than I thought.
Well, they have to like drain all of your blood, and then they have to remove all of your organs, and that's pretty much
Mhm.
all I know.
They don't remove your organs.
Oh, they don't?
No. Kind of. Well, they kind of do. They. Do you want to know what they do?
Of course I do. Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. Now I don't.
Alright.
Let's just not. Anyway, so now we know what we're doing.
All right, we get 100 bits. I'll explain what a coroner does.
Oh God, you mean a mortician?
A mortician. No. Yeah, mortician.
Yeah,
Whatever they're called. I don't know if
I'll
that's
hold to
their-
that. If we get 100 bits before we end the stream, you can explain what a mortician does. A mortician does, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought, yeah. I'll get cremated, thanks.
I want to be put in the ground and turned into a tree.
Me too. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
People can sit under you, or they can eat your fruit. That's my
Maybe
recent
like
joke.
if I one day when I'm old and crusty before I get Bill, why? Oh, and it's right over my face, the troll face.
She's like, what are you trying to say? So I thought it
What
was
does a
very interesting.
mortician do?
So like you said, first they drain all your blood, and then they have to like do the embalming. They do a lot of stuff, and I'm not gonna remember it all. So I'm just gonna tell you what I remember.
Of course.
But so they don't necessarily like cut you open and take your body out. They just have I don't remember what they called it. It's like this impaler though. And it's basically,
do they call it Vlad?
No. Yeah, right? And you know when you're an organ donor, I also recently learned this. They charge a fee to remove your organs. So after you become after you pass, your family has to pay a fee, or at least the funeral home mixes it in, and whether you technically have to or not, but the funeral home puts it in, and then you have to pay a fee to get your organs donated. I was like, that's some bullshit. I'm giving you my organs.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, your family's getting penalized for you trying to be a good person.
But
whatever.
They take like this long thing, and first they go in and they
through your navel.
Yeah, I think multiple spots, but yeah, and then they like cross member you like all up inside, and they basically break up all
everything
the organs
inside of you, and then like
yeah, and suck out as much as they can. They have to empty your bladder. They have to empty like all the stuff, and then they go the other way. And then they pump in the embalming fluid all up in you.
I knew that the embalming fluid had to be like injected and then pumped into you. I didn't realize that they just basically minced up your insides and then like slurped it out.
Yeah, I didn't know. And then they like
gross.
What was the other thing? And then she said they have to massage your whole body so you don't have rigor mortis, so they can position you properly and everything. And then they have to sew your mouth shut from the inside. And then they said that most dead bodies have a little bow tie in their nose from where they finish the stitch, and it goes up in your nose. And then they put like a thing in your mouth to keep your mouth full. And I don't remember what else.
All right, well, let's stop.
It's a lot of stuff.
Let's stop.
You should watch it. There's a YouTube girl.
I think I'm okay there.
She got embalmed.
It is gross and sad. Specifically sad for me right now. So let's move on.
So
let's talk about stuffed animals.
You see your loved one and you're like, oh. And then I watched the video after the funeral and I was like,
literally
yeah,
what I'm thinking of was like watching, like you're telling me this and I'm like thinking about how my grandpa looked and I'm like,
you're like, his mouth is sewn shut right now so it doesn't fall open.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Dude.
In hindsight, but you're like...
It really does.
I did not.
No, you don't think about those things. Like, you think, oh, the mouth probably you just shut it and it stays closed. No.
Yeah. No, they gotta sew it shut.
They gotta close it.
Mm-hmm. It's creepy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They said, like, it depends on your age and how long you've been
I think that no matter like if you have an open or closed casket, they still prepare the bodies the same way.
They
for the
do,
most part.
Which is annoying as well. They force you to pay all this money for embalming and stuff that you generally don't need, but it's just a law that they have to embalm the body.
Build-A-Bear hearts in his eye sockets. That's your husband.
Oh my god! In your eye sockets though, that'd be weird. Like behind your eyes?
No, like over it, like
so
like the Irish.
When your eyes are closed, you want little hearts in your eyes, like protruding. Yeah.
Oh.
So you want buttons?
So do we both draw? Like, did you just hand me this? Are we gonna keep? Are we gonna keep going or?
I drew. No, I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep going.
Okay, because. Lord have mercy.
It's getting later and we're just talking
It's not necessarily that it's getting later. It's just like we either finish this round or not. Because we haven't started yet. So if we want to like BS it until 9.
Nah.
And then Michelle's like, no.
Yeah, we'll go. No problem.
It's okay. Normally it's fine.
Andrew just died in the other room.
I
don't know what happened.
Oh my god.
All right. So I roll my dice.
Oh, so sorry.
I got some greens. I'm gonna fucking sprint. I'm going for it.
All right, you're gonna sprint.
I'm running with 2 dice, and since
running.
The YouTuber Caitlin Daughtry, who I think is her name, a very informative death science. Is she the one? I don't know. There's the one girl I watched, and she has black hair with like very classic
angular
bangs of the straight across, and she's the one that I watched get embalmed.
Oh,
they're a little
bangular. Comic relief. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you.
I got 5. Come on, Stitch. We're just going straight through it. 1, 2,
Oops, pause.
Kick it. We're gonna kick it, Stitch.
Your path was blocked by a large, mean-looking stuffed rhino and his gang of ne'er-do-wells.
Gang!
Trolls! Spat the leader, holding out a demanding paw. Or toll, not troll.
Oh.
Toll! He said.
Same. You
Your
gotta pay
choice.
the troll toll.
Do you give up one item or refuse?
I don't have an item. This item? Go fuck yourself.
You're refusing?
Yeah, of course. You can't take my old number 2. It's rolled.
Perfect. Gain a courageous status card.
Yeah.
Each stuffy loses 1 stuffy.
Womp, womp, womp. I already got him already
And you
courageous.
can't even get another one. You can only have 1.
So he loses stuff.
Everyone does.
Everyone, they're all the way back. They didn't do anything to you, stupid rhino.
Well, that's what you get for being a bitch.
Why is that a bitch? He was trying to
I'm
take
just
my
kidding.
pencil.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. All right, so you moved. I think you can finish.
Oh, am I supposed to use these hearts for these things now?
You can, yes.
I should have outsmarted him. No, I don't think that would have mattered. Distracted him.
I'm
Never
not
mind,
100% sure if you can finish your movement after you.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you do have to discard your dice, I believe. Still, the ones that you didn't use.
Makes sense. I'm gonna swap this out though.
Okay, I'll allow it. I don't actually know if that's allowed or not. Oh, hold on, let me do that again because I pulled out way too many. I pulled out too soon.
Do you have to do the actions in order? I don't think so. You just do actions.
Right, no, yeah.
Okay.
I just pulled out more than 5. 1,
Instacart. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, love that. 5. Okay.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Got a black one.
Oh, here, I'll read it. I'll read it for the class.
What, your text?
Yeah. Just because it was from Andrew's mom about school. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. So I drew a black one. It's right there. Now I have those that I want to use for movement. I'm going to reserve this. And I'm going to roll this to see if I can search for something. Right? Maybe I can get an item.
Sure.
Exchange it for a button.
You moved? Or you're not? You're gonna search first.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Well,
All right. Now
you win some, you lose some.
I'm going to move. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Theodora, let's go, my bear. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I always wonder, like, I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, but if I go here, I stop.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to explore? Do we want to do this? Do we want to know what's going on?
Sure.
Okay.
That's why I feel like this one's so off the beaten path. That one also is kind of off the beaten path. It's like, it's got to be something
Right.
good, right? I guess it's random. Could have been anything.
All right, so
Could've been a
this
vote.
is an observation. What about that over there? Asks Flops, pointing to an old red wagon that protruded from the mound. That might get us down quicker. It might break our necks too, but it sure looks like a lot of fun. It says if the train has left and you would like to chase it in the red wagon, go to section 7-2.
Okay.
Which we can do this again. So,
Okay. So we have a second option if the train leaves.
Correct.
Cool.
So now we know that.
Nice.
We want to make it to here to get the wagon. So now I'm stopped. And these go bye-bye. All right.
All right. Oh, so the text said that Broward County Schools unanimously
Ugh.
agreed that they're going to do a mask mandate for the upcoming year.
Like they're going to have to wear masks full-time in class?
I don't know, that's what the headline said. I'm not opposed.
No, I'm not either. I think that's really smart. But the thing about it is it all means nothing if they're still shoving 35 kids into one classroom.
Right.
What's the fucking point?
It still helps though.
It helps.
But-
it helps.
But you're right. You
But
right.
I have my own issues just in general with the school system. But
Yeah.
we don't have to go there right now.
All right, I'm going to roll 2 to try to get some stuff for Lumpy. And I have what? 5. Math. Bam!
Nice.
Exactly. I got one.
Perfect. You get your 1.
Get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Alright. And then I got all these green die, so again, I'm gonna run for it.
You're gonna go for it.
I'm gonna
Make
go
it to
for
that cart.
Should I go to the cart? Here?
I'm
or should
at-
I get this? Or should I get this?
These are random. I don't know what happens when you do these all the time. Sometimes nothing happens.
So fuck them. We're going to this one, and then so we're almost there.
I would say if you're gonna go for one of them at all, it would be this one for sure.
Okay. Now I got enough. I'm gonna run to the cart. Hopefully, we'll see what I roll. What's that? 8. So I can easily go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do it. Lumpy's like, fuck this.
Is it 7? What do we say? 7. So I can do one more to get in the back of the cart.
Cool.
Guys,
There's
a dolphin.
There's a dolphin.
That was all my dice, right? Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should I try to search for something?
You can,
Keep
but
it as a defense.
I think the search is just for items. Is it like the items show up if I read the rules correctly?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't think I need defense. I'm kind of far away from everything.
And there's no minions, I think, right now.
Yeah, let's see if I can get a 4. That's a 1.
No, that was not a 4. That was not a 4 at all.
You know what? Lumpy tried. He's just
You know
too
what?
excited about the dolphin.
I'm a turtle. I don't know why I just...
I like turtles. That'll be the next one. We'll get Kazoo Kid and turtles.
Oh,
and they'll
fuck.
battle.
I would love that. Oh my god, I would love the turtle kid.
Like turtles.
So is it my turn?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like the dice bag, please.
Right.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in, Bill. It's always a pleasure.
So you know, Bill, Broward County.
Oh
is-
my god.
Oh, I don't know if you're in Florida
We
even.
were Sounds.
In Sounds.
Is this it?
No, it's Kazoo Kid.
That's what he did.
Oh. I thought you were trying to do a sad trombone for me.
No.
All right. Well, we got me around here, please.
You don't know the I Like Turtles kid?
I like turtles. She said, "That's some great face paint you got on today." What do you like? You like is there any? I don't know what she asked him, and he's got a monster face paint on.
I like
turtles. It's in the bottom drawer, just so you know.
That's not.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't want to use these right now. And I can't really hold them. Well,
You can swap. Who are you? Flops.
flops.
Yeah.
wish I could
Yeah.
Okay, so might as well search, right?
Yep. Might as
What happens when we do that now?
Fun. This
Wait.
was. Oh no, you just get it.
You
Okay.
do 4. No, what is this?
What? You get 4 of them?
Hold on. Hold on.
I just got one.
Just fucking wait for me to explain things. Where's search? Most maps have the search icon. To search, spend any number of yellow dice. If your roll result meets or exceeds the target number, draw an item card you're correct. When drawing an item card, accepting party items, you may either equip the card to your stuffy or trade it to another player who must then immediately equip it to our stuffy.
Thank you.
Ooh, cabin logs. Ooh, that just got everywhere. It was a little
bit.
wet.
Yeah, that's okay.
When performing a melee attack or when defending, add +1 to... Ooh, so I think I'm going to go ahead and switch this out because this not only gives me +1 when attacking, but defending with red dice. Which, in that case, I'm going to switch to good old...
You're playing as flops, though. You can't swap your dice.
Right.
Next time.
But I can... Oh, wait. So, fuck.
I like turtles.
Oh, wait. So I'm going to trade it. I'm going to trade
Yeah.
it with... Okay, it's cool. I just can't do the dice yet.
Correct. And so it's discarded?
I believe so.
Alright. Fuck this letter opener.
No one needs it!
I don't even got any letters.
Fuck letters!
Who's sending me a letter? I'm
No
a stuffed
one.
teddy bear.
Fuck you!
Cool.
So then I guess I just discard these because I'm not going to use them. because flops.
You gonna run for it?
She's gonna try.
Come on, Flop. You're facing the wrong way, Flops.
Come on,
Get it
Flop.
together. Jesus Christ.
6, 7, 8.
You can get to the thing too.
1, 2, 3.
It's up to you.
Good. I think I'll do it.
Okay. Now I get to read it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I get to decide what to do.
You came across a plastic penguin throwing darts at a poor balloon. It's not fair that he can fly and I can't. I'm a bird, fussed the penguin. You can talk to the balloon or the penguin.
I think I'll talk to the penguin.
You'll talk to the penguin, will you?
Mhm.
He pecked at you angrily in the rear. Like he poked your butt. But the balloon appreciated you. Lose one stuffing and gain one heart. Aww.
At least someone appreciates. Okay, that's cool. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I haven't read any of my abilities.
I can do this.
What does it say?
Leap. Use this ability during Flops' turn. Choose a space within 4 spaces in sight and sight of... Wait.
What?
Choose a space within 4 spaces and sight and sight. I think
okay.
that's supposed to be in sight, you would think?
No. It means it has to be
4
with
spaces and
both.
sight of Flops. Place Flops on the chosen space. So,
Jump.
Flops... No, that's Stitch's Flops. 1. No, wait. I guess like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can we not? We can go diagonal.
I can, but I didn't... Oh, I guess if I did not... I didn't want this to count as me, like, going over it and stopping.
I wouldn't say that. You hopped. You leaped.
I leaped!
Right? You leaped even. You
Okay.
leapt.
2 of us are there! 2 of
We're
us
here.
are there! Alright.
And we haven't gotten any black.
Not in a while.
I'm
Don't
gonna
jinx
examine
it, because now we need just 2 left for a surge.
Right?
And I'm not trying to do all that.
Pass me the black command. Well, let me
And I
read
think
my
if there's not
stitches
enough, if there's not enough dice, I think you can put the discard into the bag.
Well, there's gonna be enough black dice. So, it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna read my stitches real quick. I can outsmart. I can use the ability before attacking with Stitch. Doesn't matter. I can use the ability when a normal minion is being activated. Doesn't matter. Use this ability instead of performing a yellow skill test. Automatically pass that test.
Nice.
Do that.
Love that.
All right. Okay, good.
Oh no!
We're still okay though.
I know.
I don't know how many black dice. I think there's 5 black dice in the bag.
There should
right.
be 1 for each stuffy plus 1. Or 1 for each stuffy.
That's fine. Plus 1, like you said the first time. That's a 3. So I didn't get shit. But I am first use this ability. Oh no, let me do a skill test.
Searchy search.
First I'll search, and if I fail, Stitch is gonna be determined. No one cares. All right. I'm gonna use my stuffed, and I'm gonna do a search.
All right, let's see what you find.
A green blanket. What color was her blanket? Not green. I don't know. Add 1 + 1 to all green die results.
Oh, that's nice. I guess you just hold on to that. Oh, but you have to choose to hold on to it or not.
Right?
Wait, hold on. Can
Oh, no, you
hold,
get
you can
one-
hold more than...
1 per item, per body part, right?
Let's look.
Yeah.
Let's look. Equipment slots. Each stuffy has 4 equipment slots: head, paws, body, paws, and accessory. Stuffy cannot have 2 items equipped that both have the same equipment slot icon. So they both have different slot icons. Solid. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
We're on the same wavelength.
Eyes, ears, mouth, nose.
Eyes and ears and mouth.
Who sings it like that, though?
and nose.
Just
No,
you?
just me.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Head, shoulder, knees, and toes.
Knees and toes. Real nasally.
Eyes
and ears and mouth and
nose.
Perfect.
Children needs and tails. There we go.
Got it.
Sang a song.
All right, so now I got a green blanket. So
Will is laughing at me. Tell him to stop.
stop it.
Stop it.
Dad.
It's not
Daddy.
funny.
Daddy. Oh, wait. So again, reach non-green dice used to move. Oh, how much do I need? 1, 2. I only need 2. I should be able to get a 2, right? Right, guys? Right? I should be able to get a 2.
You have a higher. You can do it. I know it.
Let's get a 2.
Do it. It's just one stuffy.
Well, no, it's green. But
Oh.
I mean,
You
let's
got
see.
it. You can do it. Oh shit.
Can I remove again with my other one or no? Oh shit. I need
Yeah,
to
you can. You just lose a stuffing to do that. But you can actually roll it. That wasn't a roll.
It doesn't matter.
Well, there you go.
That's okay.
You made it.
I'm here, guys.
All right, Theo. We can't leave
Come
without
on,
you.
Theo. You can do it. Pave the way.
Put your back into it. Is that?
Roosevelt. Theo Roosevelt. Right? That's what
Oh, you're. Wait, what?
I was trying to do Teddy Roosevelt. But Thea. But Theodora. That's what Teddy
Okay.
Rumpelstiltskin? What's the other? Teddy Russenberg? What's his name? Teddy-
What are you talking
Teddy
about?
Ruxpin? No one knows?
Ruxpin. Yes.
Okay.
Didn't
But
Jazz
that's
used
mi-
to make those toys?
I don't know if they did. They were a really old
What?
company. How old is Jazzwares?
No, well, Jazzwares can acquire. I feel like I saw like those
Ready?
items. Ruxpin, Ruxpin, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Minion.
Oh, it's because Wicked Cool Toys did it. And Jazzwares acquired Wicked Cool Toys. You were
Back in the day. But yeah, that's why it's called a teddy bear from Teddy Roosevelt.
I think I knew that. Well, let me do these. This is the
It's okay. You're gonna get on.
6, 7, 8.
You don't have
Okay,
any green? You have this green.
I do,
Man, you gotta run for it.
and I will. Hold on, I get a stuff.
You gotta run for it or else it's gonna leave you.
I know. Okay.
You lost a stuffing or got a stuffing? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I got one, but I did have a black, and I do have a search, so I'll use that. Perfect.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Jacks, miscellaneous. Discard this card to immediately discard 1 threat die from the threat track, then return all dice to discard pool to the bag. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, I could have got there. I had +1 to all green die results.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's okay. I'm not,
All right. I need 1, 2, 3.
Four.
She did it!
1, 2, 3.
Hi there again. Holy macaronis!
We got chips.
Whew.
Come on, take a dip. Cause our toys rip. We
Wait, okay, so
we are jumping on the train that contains the blanket we're in search for. And we just rolled enough black die.
it requires using a red dice to
to-
move on to the. Oh shit!
We
House
had
rules.
we had so many red dice.
I know.
See, I would have used this one.
Well, okay, so
That's okay. I'm gonna do this to say I used that. And then there's there's 4 red dice. We would have used them to get up there.
we'll just pretend like we did it.
And we
right.
haven't used the red dice for anything else.
I'll just discard this then, to be fair.
Okay.
Okay, so if we are all on the train,
We're on the train.
we turn to page 11.
No, thank you. Thank you, Will.
I didn't get it, so it's
I feel like I've made that joke before.
you might have, and I might have missed it then too.
Oh, is that it?
Okay,
But I also
so,
make macaroni party jokes, so. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap.
Return all dice except those stored on
Stop
cards
that
to the
train!
dice bag. The bookkeeper passes the bookmark to the player on her left, and the new bookkeeper reads the following. So I'll read this little bit, and then we can go ahead and dice down
And call it.
and call it.
Call it a dolphin.
That's a dolphin.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
it's a dolphin laughing. All right. We need some narrator music. Our last narrator music got copyright stricken.
What?
When we there's 2 different times we used it. I know we used it for Above and Below. I put it on YouTube and it was like some Indian song
Love that for us.
soundtrack. I don't know.
Okay. There's no one in the cars behind us, said Theodora upon her return. The blanket must be up ahead. All I found were more broken toys. This is a foul place, spat Flops. The sooner we get that blanket back and get out of here, the better. Agreed, said Stitch, so let's move up the line and find the car with our little girl's blanket. The group began to move their way up the train cars, and it didn't take long before they spotted the Crawly with the blanket. That bastard. But the Crawly was passing the blanket off to yet another minion. This one was much larger and far more menacing. Its torso had a gaping heart-shaped hole from which rose a thin black vapor. What on earth is that? Whispered Lumpy. I don't know, said Stitch. But we didn't come all this way to give up on the blanket.
That was it. This has been Stuffed Fables.
This has been session 1
Yeah.
of Stuffed Fables.
Stuffed Fables.
I am obsessed. I love this.
I had a lot of fun. It was good.
I think this is I think my type of thing.
Yeah.
Where there's like a little bit of a role playing and
The cuteness.
yeah, hello, my aesthetic. Adorable. Like
Man is like, have you seen me?
have you looked at my face?
Yeah.
But I think personally next week we should continue playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Because I need to see what happens. And I'm
Yeah.
not reading ahead.
Look how thick the book is. Turn it sideways. Pretty thick.
She thick with 2 C's.
We only did 1 page.
We did
And the
2.
rules, I'm
We
sorry,
did
2 pages. I'm sorry. And the rules aren't even in that book.
Nope, the rules are in a separate book.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Could you imagine?
No.
You're like, hold on, move the characters. How do we?
No, wait, what are we doing again?
Eh.
Well, they do have handy dandy
Look
QR
on the
codes.
back.
Ooh. Before we go, we can go ahead
It's like,
and
I'll send you off in a little.
I'll send you off with some nice narration. We're gonna
Alright.
read about the different characters. We'll read about the ones that we have because we haven't met Lionel or Piggle yet.
Correct. But I'm
So-
excited.
Same.
I want that lion. As Amanda pointed out earlier.
It's Leo season, baby. It's your time to shine.
Gotta get him out. Where's Lionel? All right. And just in case no one saw the characters up close, I'm gonna show them again.
Do it. So I'm gonna read Theodora.
All right.
Theodora, or Thea, is special because she does so much to ease her little girl's fears at night. The girl has selected Thea to be the one she snuggles when she slumbers, which is a terrific honor that Thea does not take for granted. Lumpy. Lumpy listens to the little girl when she is blue. He is an excellent listener, and the girl often whispers secrets into his elephant ears. Some might find that stressful, but Lumpy believes that when you speak about your fears, they have less power over you.
Wow.
Lumpy.
That's some therapist shit right there.
For real. Flops. Our girl. When the little girl is feeling silly and playful, she turns to Flops. The bunny's ears are so long and flouncy that a toss of them can send the girl into fits of giggles. Flops is also quick to laugh and seeks to find humor in every situation. And last but certainly not least. Oh, wait.
Oh, we're
gonna
not doing
read?
the rest? No, we'll do them. We'll do them.
Yeah,
when
we'll
they're
do when
introduced.
we- yeah.
I agree.
So then, last but not least, Stitch. Stitch is an heirloomer, a handmade sock doll passed down a couple generations. In the little girl's eyes, Stitch is a lot like her grandpa, kind, wise, and able to grouch while giving you a wink at the same time.
And stabs you?
Give you grouch while you wink?
Able to grouch while giving you a wink. So it's like, Love ya.
I could definitely see my grandpa being that person because there were times when he was in the hospital, he would just be like and cracking everyone up because he was just being so ridiculous. But you know, you could see like the whole twinkle in the eye, or like you could tell like that he was just being funny. And my grandpa's Stitch, except without the needle in his head.
In his head. Well,
Yeah.
man, you don't know.
You know.
He didn't have a metal plate in his head?
No, he didn't. Mm-mm.
That would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect, but alas. Alrighty. On that note, I say we bid our adieus for tonight. Next time we meet will be Sunday. We haven't discussed what we'll be playing yet, but I have a feeling Tabletopia might be in our future.
Yeah, try it out.
Mm-hmm.
I know at the very least, I'm pretty sure Tabletopia is pretty cheap.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of free content on there for sure.
Yeah, the one that you wanted
Tabletop
to play.
Simulator, that's just one I have.
Yeah, no, I mean the game that you suggested, I don't believe is free. But
I thought it was, but we'll have to do some more
maybe.
research. That's why I said
I looked on my
should.
phone, so yeah.
I looked on my phone too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
who knows? Friday, we'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
So Sunday, I'm feeling virtual board game.
Okay.
Tuesday, I will be streaming Skyrim for the first time at probably 7 p.m. like our usual time. Wednesday, we will be doing Stuffed Fables again.
Yep.
And then Thursday, also tomorrow, Miss Michelle is going to be streaming
Skyward
Sword. I was like,
Or
Link.
the Sky Sisters.
The Sky Sisters.
Skyward Sword, Skyrim.
Skyrim. We are the Sky. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. But yeah, so we pretty much have an entire week worth of streaming besides Monday and Fridays. We have stuff going on. So hopefully you guys will come.
And Mondays are board game events.
Oh yeah, and Mondays
If you're in
are
the South
board
Florida
game
area.
meetups. Yes, if you're in Broward County, Gulfstream Brewing.
Yeah.
6 to 10 p.m. Michelle and her just wonderful spouse.
It's so wonderful.
So wonderful. Lead board game meetups where they bring how many games? Like over 200 games or something?
Not that much, but thank you. Like last we counted it was 60, but at this
60.
point we bring 5 giant totes full of games.
There's a lot of games.
There's a lot of games.
You guys have a lot, but I guess you don't bring as much as I thought you did. Your package isn't as big as I thought.
I want. I couldn't even fit 200 games in the car.
I don't know.
They'd be loosely packed. In
Let's
every
just
crevice.
100 games. We'll call it 100 games. We'll round up.
It might. Some are small boxes. Anyway, there's a lot.
Anyway, there's definitely variety.
You'll be overwhelmed.
You really, I feel like
Doesn't matter about the size.
200.
Amanda.
You know what? 200 would be too
Do you pull out
much.
a ruler every time and count?
Yes. No.
No.
I have a tape measure for that.
It'll do.
This is about no. But yeah, so
She
we have.
pulls out like old reference photos. And,
Oh
like,
my god! Here's my hand.
Yeah.
Yikes. Anyway, we will continue Stuffed Fables next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Join Michelle tomorrow. Join us on Sunday. Join me on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be seeing you guys.
I'll be there.
We'll all be there. It's a big old party.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go ahead and cue the cats.